The Bulletin continues with Larry Kane.
This town, actually this entire metropolitan area, is really big on nostalgia. Memories of days gone by that still light up your soul on a gray and dreary day. And when you talk to people about those days, they always go on about one attraction. A long pier that extended into the ocean, where you could smell the salt water as you strolled along, licking your taffy or trying to stuff that cotton candy into your mouth. It was the pier that still lives in the memories of hundreds of thousands of people. People like News 3's Dick Sheeran, who shows us what it was like back then on Atlantic City's Steel Pier.
In the 1950s, another Hammond, George Jr., started taking over bookings for his dad, and the big bands gave way to rock and roll. George Hammond Jr. remembers the rock and roller who got away.
1957, I got a call from the William Morris office offering me, this is in February, a brand new singer who looked like he was going to be hot as the Dickens for Labor Day weekend. And we talked about it. And I said, well, what is the singer's name? And this guy said, Elvis. And I said, look, America will go for a Pat, a Perry, a Frank. They'll never go for a guy with a crazy name like Elvis. I never heard of the name, so I turned it down.
But the next summer, Hammond did take a chance on an untested singer, Ricky Nelson. The result, pandemonium, and the largest crowd in Steel Pier's history.
Fools rush in, where angels fear to tread.
Annie Youngman was on the show. Theater was packed with kids. And he's out there saying, take my wife, will you? And the kids say, you take your wife. Get off the stage. We want Ricky. We want Ricky.
Steel Pier even had its own live dance show on TV. From 1958 to 1978, Ed Hurst hosted Summertime on the Pier. The show featured the latest dances and popular performers like Teddy Pendergrass. Ed Hurst says all the big stars graced Summertime on the Pier, but he says viewers best remember the show for its beauty shots of the shore.
The scenery was the best. You can imagine if you're sitting back in the hot city, Philadelphia, Trenton, Wilmington, and you can see boats coming into the camera. You can see the high diving horse diving into the tank. You can see some of the circus acts as relief shots between the kids dancing. It was just good summertime viewing.
By the mid-60s, Atlantic City was losing its glamour. High-speed air travel, air conditioning, and backyard swimming pools gave people new ways to escape the summer heat.